Hi, I'm Jeff McIntyre, and this is my assignment 4 for the 3240 PIDP course. I chose digital media option for assignment 4, and I'm going to do a 6-minute educational video on how to install a toilet fill valve through video demonstration. So in step 1, we'll go over the parts that are in a replacement toilet fill valve. First, you have the fill hose with the fill nozzle. Second, you have the fill valve, the replacement fill valve, and the rubber washer for sealing it to the tank. First things first, we're going to want to shut the water off to the toilet. Once the water is shut off to the toilet, we want to drain the water from the toilet tank. And that has already been done for this demonstration. Second, we want to disconnect the water line from the toilet. Next, we want to loosen off the nut that tightens the old toilet fill valve to the tank. Removing the nut. Next, we're going to remove the toilet fill valve, the old one. Here is the existing toilet fill valve. It has now been removed from the tank. We're ready to install the new toilet fill valve. In step 2, we're going to install the new toilet fill valve. First, we're going to take the rubber washer that came with the fill valve and install it on the bottom of the fill valve where it connects to the toilet tank. Now that the gasket's been installed, we're going to adjust the height of the fill valve by moving this coupling up, getting the old fill valve and measuring the height, and recognizing that this one needs to come up a little bit. By twisting this fill valve, it can adjust in height to fit various different toilet tanks. Once we achieve roughly the same height as the old one, we're good to go to install this one. The toilet fill valve installs in the same hole that the old valve. Using the nut, we're going to tighten the toilet fill valve to the tank. Once the fill valve has been tightened to the tank, using a crescent wrench to tighten, we're going to install the fill hose to the overflow of the toilet tank. The hosed end connects to the fill valve and into the overflow. So in step 3, we're going to connect the water to the new toilet fill valve and start filling the toilet tank. Using a crescent wrench, we're going to tighten the nut on the water line to the toilet fill valve. The fill valve, the isolation valve, and the water line are always located on the left side of a toilet tank. First, we'll hand tighten the water line nut to the toilet fill valve. Once that's snug, we'll use a crescent wrench to tighten it further. Now that the water line has been tightened to the fill valve, we can turn the water back onto the toilet, which will begin filling the tank. In the final step, once the toilet tank has been filled with the new fill valve, we're going to test the toilet to make sure that it flushes properly and fills properly with no leaks. The toilet seems to be flushing properly and filling properly. Now that that is complete, we're going to look and feel around to see if there's any leaks. Thank you for watching my video on changing a toilet fill valve.